What's up, guys? DJ Mike James coming at you. I got another episode in my Tech Talk segment. These are the Rockville mini RF1s, and I'm going to talk to you about that. Alright guys, so I've kind of had an issue with my Rockville RF1s, just a couple of them. What I've been noticing is there's like a clunk in these, as you can hear. I believe, I don't really know what's going on with them yet. They say that the battery life on these is supposed to be, I don't know, anywhere from 10 to 15 hours on a 10-hour charge. It normally doesn't take them that long to charge, but I ran them at my last wedding reception, which was just a couple nights ago, and a lot of these lights started dying at about the 7-hour mark. I'm sorry. But this one in particular, kind of about 2 hours in, started acting real crazy, and I ended up having to pull it, and I just, set it to the back. But I'm going to crack this thing open and take a look and see what's going on with it. So bear with me. Got a screwdriver right here. Of course, I'm going to go from the bottom because I think that's the best way to do it. Okay, guys, so do not open the bottom of the Rockville RF1. Through some trial and error, I just had to put some stuff back together and get it figured out, but I want to make sure you guys know how to do this thing right. You do take the top glass off, and I'm going to show you, if you pull your feet from the bottom, you're going to undo your thread terminals for the top plate, and the bottom screws are actually holding your mechanism, your board and your LED and everything in place right here. So you don't have to take these off. You can see here's our little antenna in here. And the issue with this thing shaking, the battery is just merely hot glued in there. So, and this particular one, I can just pop it out, and it's not supposed to come out, and you can see that the hot glue is obviously not doing the job that it needs to do. So I'm going to get this cleaned up out of here. I don't know if this, it's so brittle too. As far as hot glue goes, doesn't seem like it's very good quality to hold that in. But I'm going to get that cleaned out, and then I'm going to try to hot glue this thing back in here. And hopefully that's going to help me out with the issue that I've been having with this. I can kind of tell like where this was hot glued in there, and it seems like it's just sort of pushed up against the board here. And I'm hoping that this is going to actually help fix this. I do have the hot glue gun right here, and I'm just going to kind of fill this in. Just like so, and see if I can't get that to reset back up on there. And that'll end that shaking in here and hopefully stabilize that battery where this thing doesn't kind of act, as nutty and as weird as it did. Again, do not try to attempt to take the bottom off of this, because when you pull those screws, that just moves this and you won't be able to get it back in. And then when you pull the feet screws, it's just a little dowel nut that's holding the top and the bottom kind of sandwiched together in these little dealies right here. So if you pull those bottom screws out, you'll never, until you take the top off, you'll never be able to get this to line back up again, which is what I end up having to do too. You can see the antennas right here, and it's hot glued in there also. Hot glue there. I'm kind of waiting for that to set up a little bit. I may glue it a little bit more just to make sure it stays, because I definitely want this to function properly. Again, you can kind of see the build on this. It's kind of what we'd expect, a minimal size board with the 12-watt LED. Everything is bolted though, especially on your connections and all that. And I'll show you that this light is working still right now as we're doing this. This one was loose. I think I got another loose one. I'm not going to make you guys sit and suffer through that. But as far as like getting into this, if you have one that starts clunking around, I'm telling you right now, that hot glue, it just did not, it just didn't do its job, and it's super brittle. Like, that's just, I don't know. Thought it'd be a little more elastic, or maybe even silicone it in there, because then at least it's got some flexibility to it. I just happen to have hot glue here to get this taken care of, so I'm going to use that. Again, I'm going to get this put back together, but like I said, if you got one of these and it's starting to clunk, I'm showing you exactly what it is and how to fix it. Do not take the bottom off, just take the top glass off, which you guys can see it's just a little blocking thing with their little pattern on there. It looks a lot like the Ape Labs one. Hey, look, we could make it white if we wanted for our weddings. So I'm going to make sure I get these put back in the right orientation. I believe it goes this way. We'll snap that all back in. Hopefully that's all going to line back up for me. I can't see with this thing in my face, so I'm going to pop that back into the frame here. Get it screwed back in. Hopefully that's just going to suck right down, and those are going to line up. Because like I said, I had to redo all those to get them to go back in. There it went, popped in. Get the other one on. Again, I didn't have to show you guys how to put all that stuff back together, but you know, I made my mistake so you guys won't make one. That way I got it all put back together and you guys get to see the final product and how I actually got that clunking to stop and get that thing glued back in. So, you know, a big shout out to all you guys that are watching, you know, supporting the channel. I'm over 300 subscribers now, which is amazing. I've been super busy as far as, you know, doing a lot of gigs and stuff. And I want to thank every one of you guys for watching my channel. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I'll check you on the next one.
This video is made possible by 3436.
No, there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass.